Hey, Sarah here. I wanted to share about the slogan for my business, so for a life that fits you. But I sort of feel like the emphasis should be on fits for a life that fits you. That comes from me because I feel like I have a life that fits me now, and I didn't used to feel that way. Um, so I like it. It's like, um, you know, a pair of jeans that fit you good. They fit you. It's like that, like a life that fits you. So some people might not relate to this, and some people might. So I don't feel I was raised to be myself. I don't feel like I was reflected in the way I needed to be, like seen, felt, heard, as Teal says. I'm a Teal Swan fan. Um, I don't feel I was encouraged to have a life that fits me. I don't think it was malicious in any way. But yeah, so I don't know if this makes sense. Um, I would like to reach those of you that it does make sense to. Like, do you have a life that doesn't fit you? Um, would you like to have one that does? Feels great. It's not your fault if you don't, you know, like if you, like for example, my son's almost grown, right? And it's been really interesting and like irritating, kind of and alarming this last year as he's a senior in high school because all the parents and the school and everybody's like kind of like, what are you doing next year? Like asking the children or, the almost grown children, right? These seniors in high school, asking them, what are you going to do next year? Like with this energy of you need a plan. And my mom, like, oh, you got to go to college. And other parents asking even me, like parents of the kids, what is your kid doing? What is your kid doing? And I don't know, it just has this energy to me that um, it just feels like the wrong focus. And it feels like parents are not supporting their kids like so concerned with like college and money and like I hear them making fun of their kids like, ugh, they haven't filled out these applications, they haven't wrote essays, haha, they're not wanting to work 40 hours or I feel like it's totally the wrong focus. Like, why aren't we asking, oh hey, so and so, whichever kid, almost grown person, what is in your heart, in your gut, and like what do you like to do? What do you not like to do? What is your average perfect day? This exercise that I learned about in Soma Breath. Like, how do you want to live? What's important to you? How do you feel? Because my son, and I think probably most of the kids are like anxious, like, oh my gosh, we're growing, it's so exciting, but it's so scary. Like, growing up, what are we gonna do? Uh, wouldn't it be great to go in and like feel that and connect and then take action from that place? I don't hear any of these people saying anything like this. Anyway, okay. Let me get back to my topic, my slogan for a life that fits you. So, like, my point is, if you don't have a life that fits you, it's not your fault. You probably also, like these kids that I'm talking about right now, were not raised to like trust you and connect and go in and live authentically and um, find your gifts and like have freedom and pursue and And I think a lot of people experience what I did on some level of nobody said these words to me, right? But the message I feel I embodied was like, it doesn't matter how you feel or what you think or anything. Like, go to school. That's what's important, and get good grades and go to college then. Like, don't even think about like what's in your heart and how you feel. Like, you just go to college. And how can I explain this? Yeah, like just not getting that reflection as a child of validation and being seen, felt, and heard. And then you learn to, you know, I think you would learn to trust you and take action from there, like in what you want to do, what feels good, and what your gifts are. And I feel like it could be so much simpler if kids were treated that way. Um, but if you're middle aged like me and coming to this now, and you have a life that's like all wrong, right? Because you weren't encouraged to like follow your North Star. Um, and all these limiting beliefs and negative, programming that is unhelpful. You can move away from that and start living your authentic life and find a life that fits you. And it feels great, you guys. You got to try it. So I hope this made sense. If you have questions or thoughts, I'd love to hear it. And otherwise, have a beautiful day.